Hello everybody, I'm Elwirfy, and today we're going to be talking about an apology video that just dropped for the Verbalase. Remember that guy who spent all that money on animation? Well, apparently he made an apology video, so let's see what he has to say about the allegations of him wasting his fans' money and essentially, lying about what his money's used for, in my opinion, because the money's meant to support him, but, let's be honest, he just used that money to essentially throw it away, all that fans' money, which is absolutely crazy. So that's kind of the two main things I'm kind of looking for in this video. But again, I don't know how he's going to address it. I don't know how he's going to go about it. So let's just see what happens. Why did it jump? Weird.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Verbalase. Oh my gosh, it's been a very crazy time of year. I've been getting a lot of emails that got me emotional, but not in the way you think. It's a lot of people coming out to support me during this difficult.
Well, that's normal. You'll notice the completionist, he still has most of his subscribers. Fans don't disappear overnight, especially when you do something controversial, but it depends on how controversial you are. This isn't something as bad as what the completionist did. All that Verbalase did was just waste his fans' money, whereas the completionist, for example, he was wasting donation money, which is, in my opinion, worse, but not that this isn't bad, though. This is still very bad, and I would hope that a content creator who says they're going to use the money to support themselves would actually support themselves. Maybe that's just a me thing because I'm poor, but I don't know. If I had $50,000, I sure as heck wouldn't spend it on a dang cartoon. I'd use it to pay off my bills, put the money towards my mortgage, maybe even help my parents out if I really got that far, Yeah, crazy stuff, guys. And remember, he's making this after begging people to give him more money because he doesn't have money. Crazy.
Times with all the slander, defamation, and allegations being made against me.
I want to point out that most of the time when I make these videos, I'm going off of just what other people say. There's no misinformation here as far as I'm aware that's going on. If I did miss something, obviously please leave a comment below telling me what I missed, because I do want to be as informative as possible, and I try and always look at things from a skeptical, objective point of view, because again, I don't know who this guy is, I really don't watch his stuff, I don't care, I just feel it's important to report when people are misusing, us small people's money, essentially. If I give you money to support you, I would expect you to use that money for something good, not waste it on something stupid like this. But again, if I have mistalked about something, please let me know. But I would think it's pretty obvious from the way I make my videos. Everything that I make, at least, is based only off of the content that people are coming out with, not rumors or whatever. I try not to.
I was expecting everybody to just believe in everything they read online, but instead a lot of people were emailing me saying that they still support me.
Is his email public? This isn't part of the anything bad. I'm just curious, do you have a public email that people can email you to? Because I feel like you got more than just good emails, That just seems concerning.
And that honestly made me want to cry. And it also made me want to make this video for everybody that's still a fan of me. First off, I want to express my sincere gratitude and appreciation to you guys for still supporting me. And second off,
Yeah, that's normal. Fans are going to support you. I don't think that would really be that shocking, right? Now, it depends on what kind of horrible thing you do, but I don't know. When you're as big as him, this is his second channel, by the way. But when you're as big as him, he, he's going to keep some fans. That shouldn't really be a surprise. Everybody feels different. There's a lot of different opinions about what's going on. I'm just here throwing my 2 cents in the ring, but trying to look at this, again, from a small content creator perspective about whether or not this is a good apology or not. And again, whether or not he's actually going to get around to addressing the actual problem.
To sincerely apologize for my statements made online about my opinions with some of the stuff going on out there, but I realized my opinions was based on a broad perspective, because I've been watching other YouTube channels, talk about stuff going on in Hollywood, and that kind of influenced my own state of mind when I started.
I don't know what this has to do with an apology. He's really not getting to it. I guess his state of mind matters, kind of, but ultimately you made one bad choice, dude, which was to spend the money to make an expensive video, and you wasted fan money, and then you afterwards tried to take your fans' money as well. So, and not as directly as a donation, but he tried to make people make content for him on his channel, so he could get money from that without him having to do the work. So that's pretty scummy. So I guess maybe there's three things I want him to address. I want him to address the fact that he wasted his money, the fans' money, I should say, the fact that he pretty much lied about where the money was going, and the fact that he wants to use fans' content to make more money for himself. Crazy stuff.
Making these comments out there. I'm like, wait, I'm a Buddhist. I believe everybody.
I'm an egalitarian. I don't know what to say. Like, this has nothing to do with your apology, dude. Like, I don't know. I'm still waiting for him to get to the part where he apologizes. Like, you can be a Buddhist, that's fine. I don't care, but that's not really relevant to this conversation.
Should be at peace with each other. Instead of focusing on our similarities, I was focusing more on our differences, which caused me to make those statements out there.
It's actually very human to go after people's differences. Humans, at least this is what I learned in school, is that humans are more attracted to things that are bad than they're good. That's why it's easier to destroy than create. That's why it's easier to say mean things about someone than to say nice things about them. We're just drawn to it. It's just in our nature because instinctually, again, this is what I learned in school, is that because our bodies are always ready, in the back of our mind to do fight or flight, we're always ready to be like aware of danger. So anything that seems dangerous, in our society, we're more drawn to it and we're more interested in it. I don't know if this is still accurate. This is just what I learned in school. It's been years, so maybe the information's up to date, but in my opinion, that's why he would be more drawn to it. Not because of like collapsing of your morals, just because that's just human nature. You just want to be involved in the negative stuff. That's why I'm making videos trying to put a positive spin, admittedly, on negative stuff, but this is going to be kind of a tough one to do a positive spin on because I haven't, we're already 1/4 of the way through the apology and he hasn't even apologized for anything. And I guess technically it's not an apology, he's just addressing things, but it's an apology. I mean, it's an apology. At least it should be.
And I am sincerely sorry for that because that is...
And he apologized, so it's an apology, just to be super clear. He just admitted he's sorry. He's sorry for the fact that he was drawn to the negative stuff, which is fine, but we still haven't gotten to the actual points of what he's sorry for. Again, I'm looking for him owning up to what he did. I'm looking for him apologizing directly to his fans about taking their money. You know what I mean? I'm looking for certain stuff, and he hasn't done it yet.
Not how I should be behaving as a person. We're all here for a reason. I myself was bullied in high school just for being myself.
So was I, but I mean, that's not an excuse for you to go and take advantage of people's stuff. I mean, what? I mean, shoot, I had scoliosis, and I walked around with a whole back brace on my body, but, and like some people made fun of me, sure, but, I had, I was a nice person, I had good friends, and I managed to work through it, and I kind of got over it. People started liking me for me. It's like a process. So if you're being like constantly bullied and you're not like going to your support group, your friend group, I don't know. It's just not an excuse for your behavior as an adult. You know what I mean? Like those things back then don't affect me now. Like I'm a grown up with wife, house, all that stuff, working my ass off to try and stay alive, and I'm not going running off to like my feelings from like high school or middle school or even elementary school to be like an excuse. I don't know. To me, that's weak. That's weak.
I was a nerd, a geeky kid. I didn't walk, talk, and act like all the other kids, and I got bullied and picked on for that. And it's kind
I mean, just say the same thing I just said. Say it again.
of weird that I didn't find the similarity in what other people out there may be going through just because you're not acting how somebody else thinks you should act, because I went through that. But I got influenced through, social media, articles, and different videos out there instead of thinking with my own.
I don't know what his point is here, but from my guess, I think he's poorly trying to communicate the fact that he saw maybe other people throwing money around and he wanted to throw money around as well. That's the only thing I could think of. Maybe I'm wrong. This is speculation right now, but it feels like that's what he's trying to communicate, is that he just was seeing all these people throwing away and getting expensive stuff, and he wanted to do that too. But I mean, that doesn't help your case, dude. That's just you admitting that you were just weak to the influence of other people, and that sucks,
Authentic mind, and I really do apologize for that because I'm not that kind of person. I've never been that person in my past videos on YouTube and everything like that. So, but I am a human being.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I showed a clip of fans reacting to him. Like I said, if you're a big enough content creator, you'll have fans. Like they all have fans. You know, that doesn't really add anything to your point. I'm not gonna like change my opinion of you just because you show me a picture of people liking you. Like that doesn't matter. That's nothing, has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Whatever.
Just because I'm an influencer doesn't mean I'm not going to make mistakes.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm waiting for your apology. I mean, we're already 2 minutes in and he hasn't apologized for the actual things I'm looking for. I hope he gets to it at some point. Because again, I haven't watched this. I just heard about the video and I was like, oh, I gotta watch it. But yeah, he's already halfway through and he hasn't apologized once. So right now, no apologies been given out. This whole video seems like a waste of time right now. It's just making yourself look worse. I really hope you get to it in the last 2 minutes of your video. Otherwise, we're gonna have some problems.
But I am taking this whole experience to learn from it and grow from it. I'm not going to take it as somebody going to be defeated. Like, why would you let an experience defeat you? You should let it make you grow as a person. And
that's why you should apologize.
That's what I'm going to do. From now on, instead of focusing on our natural differences, I'm going to focus on our similarities. That's what I'm going to focus on from now on. Regarding the video, this actually was started in 2021 by a company called Cough or something, and it was finished in 2022. I was tinkering with the notion back then of making a separate YouTube channel that was intended for a more mature, older audience. So when the video was completed in 2022, I made a separate YouTube channel, marked the video as not made for kids. You have to be 18 older and up to watch it for obvious reasons. I think the video was even unlisted. After it was up for a while, I was like, I don't know if I really want to do this because I still want to focus on the other stuff. So I deleted the video and deleted the channel.
Okay. This still, I mean, I appreciate the context, but this still has nothing to do with what we're talking about. I mean, it still has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Great, you're explaining how you made and it's okay. People make adult content. That in itself is fine if you're making an adult content and if YouTube allows it to exist and you mark it as only for adults and you know you make it in a separate channel. Like I get it, that's fine. That in itself isn't the problem. The problem is the wastefulness of money. I mean, I'm here about the money of the people who you took from, not about your choice to just make a video. Like that's fine. I mean, like people make age-restricted videos all the time. There's nothing wrong inherently with that. You know, I haven't seen Has Been Hotel. I don't know anything about it. Again, this is just I'm here to talk about the money. And the money that you took from people and wasted and then try to take advantage of people. That's what we're here for. And you haven't done any of that. So I'm still waiting. I really hope I don't get to the end of this video and he doesn't address that. I'm really concerned.
Little did I know, somebody saw the video and downloaded it and re-uploaded it and made it public on my birthday and decided to tag me in the video. But again, this video was intended for a mature audience and I wanted to just like put some different type of content out there separate from my YouTube channel.
Okay, unless there's like another allegation that I'm missing here. Like now that he's explaining it, he's making me realize, is there like kids watching like, you know, softcore stuff? Like, is this like, you know, because I noticed like in the Has Been Hotel stuff, it's all blurred and stuff. I don't know how horrible this cartoon is. Whatever. It's some adult cartoon. It's like, you know, porn or whatever. Whatever. I don't care. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in the money. But like, I mean, are you admitting to that you're essentially not in like? And it's fine if you're not involved in someone stealing your work. That's fine. But like, again, why is this relevant? If someone stole your work, hit them with a copyright strike and go after them. Don't let it stay up. Do you let it stay up? I'm like, I have so many more questions now. He's not going to get to it, I'm sure, but I have so many more questions. He's making this thing worse for himself. This is almost just hurting his image, in my opinion. He still hasn't apologized.
Channel. Videos out there, judge how you will, but I'm still going to be making cartoon beatbox battles, puppet beatbox battles. There's still going to be Five Nights at...
Yeah, okay, but you're asking other people to make your content for you. Dude, you're not getting to the point. He's not getting to the point. I'm sorry to keep stopping, but like everything he says is just upsetting me because what is this? What am I supposed to take away from this here? I'm not even a fan. I'm just a guy. Like I'm just taking this at face value. And at face value, you're not... Sorry, I'm getting too upset about this now. See, now I'm getting too upset.
Freddy's videos. My main YouTube channels is always going to be featured cartoon beatbox animation, puppet beatbox animation, or me doing no, all that stuff. So, but yeah, that's literally everything. I'm going to be moving on from this. I'm just going to keep uploading. Everything's a learning experience. I know everything happens for a reason. So everything that happened within the last week is meant to teach me a lesson. I'm supposed to grow from this. I'm not supposed to be defeated. We're not supposed to be defeated from anything that happens to us. So you can best believe I am 100% going to keep going with cartoon beatbox battles, puppet beatbox battles, everything. There's Verbalase is not done. I'm sure people out there want me to be canceled and quit, but you know, the only way we can truly be defeated is from ourselves if we decide to quit ourselves. And I'm not doing that. So sorry to disappoint the haters, but I'm going to keep going. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Sorry about all the craziness that's going on.
Okay, so he didn't apologize. Let's take a look at the comments. It's in tradition. Okay, I don't know about this leaking stuff. Again, I'm not here to address that. I'm here about the money. He didn't address anything that I was looking for. I'm just curious. All I had to say was whether you spent $50K on the animation or not. You're not going to cancel. People are just climbing. It's a joke. Yeah. Well, it's too late. Now he made a video. Again, this is why I talk about there's two strategies you can do if you make a mistake. Two. One, say nothing, move on. Don't never address it ever. And people will eventually forget. That's just true. That's the facts. Barbra Streisand effect, right? Is it Barbra Streisand or is it another person? Just the effect of where, like, if the more you talk about something, the more people become aware of it. That thing. Second move, you apologize for it. Simple. You have not done that at all. This video is terrible. So I just made a video about a great apology video. This is a terrible apology video because you haven't apologized. Now I know technically it's not an apology video. These are things. Maybe we'll get another apology video. If we get one, I will talk about it. But based on what I've been shown, this is, terrible. It's like, well, at least he didn't hide away from the issue. He really did though. I love the sarcasm here. That's great. Lol. People just making jokes. Okay. Funnily enough, I'd actually been looking for who made. Okay, whatever. I give this apology a 50K out of 10. Some of these comments are awesome. I love it. It starts with sorry. It's so true. He never said sorry once. Yeah, I don't know. Is it a small mistake? Yeah, it's a smaller mistake, but he didn't even apologize. Like this isn't as bad. Okay, so to be clear, this is not as bad as what some other people did. I'm not saying it's on the same level, but you should still just say you're sorry. Like, this is a more forgivable thing because at the very least, if your fans are, hey, I'm not a fan. I'm not going to give him money, but like, if his fans want to keep giving him money and they don't mind him using his money on this, then that's okay. Like, for all I know, he has a different relationship with his fans where his fans are like, cool, we want you to use this money to spend it on dumb shit like this. But, I don't know. I don't think all his fans really agreed with that, though. That's why I'm thinking an apology is important. Yeah, his whole apology in a nutshell. I'm only human after all. Yeah, what a great apology, right? I don't know. Yeah, let's give this man 50. Oh God. No, it wasn't decent. Are people calling him out? This is not a good apology. He never said I'm sorry. Yeah. It's not a good apology. I don't know. So here's an example of why parasocial relationships are bad, and this is something I've talked about before. This comment right here. I still have respect for this man. He made my middle school career the best, but he didn't even apologize for the 50K. So even the people who are like fans and they talk about, hell, you made my childhood. So that's the tough part, right? That's the tough part of the responsibility you have as a content creator. There's all these people who are watching you, all these people who are growing up with you possibly. And you're taking advantage of them. People are going to give you money, and now you're getting animators to animate videos for you that you're going to profit off of. Like, what are you doing? It didn't have to come to this. Could have been such an easy fix. You just say, I'm sorry, I'm not going to use the money again. I'm going to animate my own videos, or I'm not going to monetize the videos that you guys make for me. Something like that, something real simple, easy. And then I'd be like, cool, dude, you apologized well. I could give you a thumbs up, but I can't because you're not addressing things. This is terrible. This is a terrible apology. yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you guys think, but personally, I'm not satisfied with it at all. I think this was terribly constructed. He just talked about, yeah, essentially what that comment said, how he's just human and humans make mistakes. I get it, but you know what? I'm human, but I don't come here to say, like, if I make a mistake, that's not why I would apologize. I would apologize for, like, what I actually did. I don't know. I'm blown away. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. As always, I'm Elwirfy, and I'll definitely see you next time. Take care, everyone.